Hey everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sean.
And we watched a movie.
Yeah, we did.
We did. Sean got his dirty little way and we watched Borat, the sequel, or the subsequent movie film, as Borat titles it.
There's more than that, as Borat.
Yeah, I know. It goes on and I can't.
No, well, why would you?
I won't. So I have not seen the first one. I object on conscientious principles.
Yeah.
But we watched the sequel. It is on Amazon Prime. And that's what I've got to say about it. Sean, how about you?
It's preting bad.
The thing, it's really funny. I almost enjoy doing this, even though I did not enjoy the movie. But Sean will always insist to me that some movie is good. Like, no, it's good. No, like, it's good. You will like it. And then just the act of watching it beside me, I know he's living it very differently.
It's true.
And it's slowly dawning on him that this is pretty bad.
Yeah.
And it's like totally changing his memory of the movie, his appreciation of the movie.
It's true.
And I definitely felt that coming off you for this one.
Yeah, I knew it was going to go that way.
Okay. Do you think
Sacha Baron Cohen is a very talented individual.
Okay.
And in this movie,
agree to disagree.
He has found a co-star who is also very talented. And they're not talented actors so much as they will just immerse themselves into any situation and roll with it.
And say anything.
And say anything.
So you admire their ability to just really commit.
Yeah, that's a skill.
Yes, it is.
Improv-ish. I mean,
Yes.
they have a direction they want to go, although in this movie, clearly it has changed as events played out.
Yes. Okay, so his co-star, Maria Bakalova, is supposed to be playing his daughter, or his non-male son.
That's right.
They really do go for it, and it's surprising how much in tune they can be with each other, because it is, I mean, supposedly these are off-the-cuff conversations with real people that they are having, non-scripted,
Right.
even though there are writers. So let's just pretend for a minute that these are real conversations, so you can't really anticipate how someone else is going to respond, and they do know the general direction they want to take, but to be able to just constantly off the cuff throw out wildly inappropriate things and yet stay in your character, which is quite a character in both their cases.
Yeah. Well, let's hope.
Yeah, that's right. Let's hope. It does seem like a crazy thing to embark upon.
Yeah, and I think the movie works pretty well as a work of fiction.
Okay.
Despite mainly not having actors in it. It's got a fairly tight narrative.
Yeah. So, basically, I guess he's been in prison?
Yeah, he got in big trouble in Kazakhstan because he embarrassed the country by making his last movie.
Right.
Borat 1, which also had a very long title.
Okay. And so they let him out to go to America on like an apology tour?
Yeah, because
basically.
Barack Obama, the evil Barack Obama, is now out of power, and so they want to curry
so they
favor
feel like they can get in with the new
Donald
administration.
Trump. Yeah.
And so
the way that they're going to do that is they're going to deliver the star monkey of Kazakhstan as a gift to Mike Pence.
Right. But the monkey does not survive the trip.
She does not.
And the star monkey of Kazakhstan is like a porn star monkey.
Correct, among other things. That's right.
Okay, excuse me. I'm not totally familiar with this resume. Yeah. Okay, so what happens is Borat's daughter steals away in the shipping crate, and only one of them survives the trip.
She got hungry.
Well,
Oh, why not?
as you would, right?
It happens. So, new plan.
Right.
Gift his daughter to Mike Pence.
Yeah. Just one problem. His daughter is a little homely.
She needs a little makeover,
She needs a little makeover. So,
in fairness, she's been in the cage for most of her life.
It's a nice cage. And in America, there's only one girl per cage. So,
That's a big upgrade.
Yeah, that's right. So once she gets her makeover, she does look like someone who would be standing behind Trump at one of his rallies.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Very Fox News.
Very Fox News.
Yeah.
That's exactly the aesthetic.
And she is posing as a journalist.
Yes, she is. Because she's recently learned that women can be journalists.
Yes. And definitely in the era of Trump, you don't have to be qualified whatsoever. In fact, just going on YouTube and saying some really crazy right-wing conspiracy theory stuff gets you an in. Yeah, that gets you straight to the White House.
If you say the crazy enough things, that's right.
So meanwhile, father and daughter separate. There's a little tumultuous relationship between them going on. So Borat has his own strange meanderings. He ends up quarantining because they are filming during the pandemic. He ends up quarantining with some
anti-maskers.
Some anti-maskers. Oh geez, you just know when you walk into their home/hunting lodge. And who are these two guys apparently just living together?
Yeah.
And decorating with
There
antlers.
is a whole backstory there that we do not get into.
Not get. But they have guns on the wall. And they get all of their information from QAnon. And they definitely are telling Borat all about this coronavirus and how it stems from having milked the adrenal glands of panicked children.
That's right.
You know.
As obviously happened.
Right. Yeah. So, it does weave in all of these crazy conspiracy theories, the adrenochrome, and the, of course, they conflict even with each other, whether this is from China or if this is the elite dropping this. They're pretty sure it's on purpose. They're quarantining at home. They're not sure. You know, it's not real / we're definitely quarantining from it.
Correct. It's a mishmash.
It's, they are comfortable with contradictions. And I think maybe fail to spot contradictions. But anyways, that's who he's fucking with.
One of those requirements. You're going to spot contradictions. These conspiracy theories are going to fall apart pretty quickly.
Yes. And then his daughter winds up interviewing Rudy Giuliani. So I never saw the first film, but I definitely know that he got to interview quite a few high-up people.
He did.
And has a habit of making them look rather foolish.
They really just get into it.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
It is amazing. So I guess he thought that perhaps someone in Rudy Giuliani's camp might be onto him, so he sent the daughter, who is, a lot harder to see coming.
Well, she wasn't in the first movie.
That's right.
Rudy didn't catch on quick enough, that's for sure.
Oh boy. So if we thought making people look foolish was the worst that came out of the first movie, Rudy Giuliani sexually harasses her.
Yeah.
And has his hands down his pants.
Oh yeah, he does.
It's
he was tucking in his shirt real hard.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That's
It's disturbing.
It's very disturbing. It's hard to discount no matter how you try to spin it.
You can't spin it. He's trying.
No, because obviously it's not just that one thing.
No, it's the whole...
I mean, he asked for her phone number and her address, and he's patting her on the bum.
He's gonna relax her.
It's a whole... Yes. Yeah. They're going for a drink in the bedroom. It is the whole thing. Yeah. He is just... This is just...
Yeah.
His standard thing.
Apparently.
Which is...
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really alarming.
Oh yeah, it is.
Really alarming. Like this is not just a joke movie. These are real people in positions of power who are showing their true colors when they don't realize it.
Yep.
So I take it that I mean this Borat character is a terrible human being.
Yes, he is.
But I guess by being terrible, he entices other people to also be terrible?
Correct.
And agree with him?
Yes. And they're not really agreeing with him because he's tricking them.
No.
It's just a level of comfort where they think they're in with someone that believes the same way.
Well, that's the thing. He's not tricking them. But he's just like, I hate Jews. And they're like, oh, I'm glad to hear it. Me too.
Yeah.
And that's just one of many examples.
Yeah. You know, chop up journalists like the Saudis do is a refrain that people are all too happy to get on board with.
To chant. Yeah. That's right. Oh boy.
Yeah.
America has really gone off the rails.
Yes.
And I really don't know how to heal it if there are people who really believe those things.
It's a long road. It's a long road. The first step is get a president who doesn't believe those things.
Well, no kidding. So while I thought there's interesting elements to this movie, I still did not like it because I just don't like this Borat character. It's too much for me. It's disgusting. I don't need this in my life. I feel like I mean, Jay Leno got people to say really ridiculous things on the streets without being Borat.
Yes, that's true. For me, the movie is basically the same as the first one. If you like the first one, there's a chance you'll like this one. But for me, it's too... In 2006, when the first one was made, this was outrageous that people would actually say this stuff. I think the problem now...
In the era of Trump,
this stuff is being said every day on the news. So the shock value is lost.
Yeah.
And without that, there's some funny lines in it, but not enough to be a comedy.
Okay.
This is a movie that I don't think works right now because it's just too close to what we're all tired of.
That's right. Borat used to be an outrageous character, and now he fits in at a Trump rally.
Yeah.
In fact, the Republicans also adopted his daughter. Like,
oh yeah,
they were ready to sign both of them up. They both were able to infiltrate. And
they didn't have to try hard.
No, they didn't. And she was saying some pretty outlandish things up on that stage.
Yes, she was.
And they were still just happy to have more numbers.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't even want to take her off the stage. They were nodding and thanking her for being there. Yeah, wow. I don't like what I'm seeing. It's really scary.
Yes, it is.
And maybe that's the thing. This is not a comedy, it's a horror.
Yeah. It's a reflection.
It is.
And
it's very uncomfortable.
It's very uncomfortable.
Yes. So, Borat. Did you ever want to see somebody use a mask as a bikini? I bet you didn't. That's the thing. He just goes there and like...
Oh yeah, he does.
That's the lowest level of comedy for me, and I am not for it.
Yeah, it's not all he's going for, but it's in there repeatedly.
Yeah, and you have to like subject yourself to that.
Yeah.
And sift through it to get the higher meaning, which is there, I admit. It is there.
Yeah.
But I just don't like the piles of garbage that I have to sit within in order to... No, I just don't.
I get it.
Just,
I get it.
know.
Yeah.
No thanks.
I can respect that.
Okay, you better. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let us know if you saw it. Bye.
Bye.